Hello friends, it's Kat from Meow Meow Kapow. A not that long time ago, in our very own galaxy and therefore not far away at all, I went on a super fun friend date with YouTube's very own Arlie Bean, during which she gave me this adorable little travel tin of 3 mg watercolors. All 3 of these paints are part of their Shades of Summer collection, but the specific colors she gave me were bismuth yellow, cobalt teal, and scarlet pearl. I'd never tried mg watercolors before this little kit, but I've actually reviewed a few similar sets since then. If you want to get the Shades of Summer set for yourself, I've linked it down in the doobly-doo with all the other supplies per usual. Oh, and the tin she used is from Adagio.com, a tea blend website that I hear is totally the bee's knees, but I haven't gotten anything from them yet. Being a fan of both limited color palettes as well as travel palettes in general, this set has come with me on quite a few journeys since she so kindly gave it to me. One such adventure was the adventure I'm going to call, "Hey, my phone doesn't work anymore, so let's spend an hour in the Apple Store." Ah, memories. Anyway, when you're just sitting in one spot for a while and have nothing better to do, why not spend that time painting? I've always got my trusty ballpoint pen in my hair since ballpoint pens are waterproof and super useful, and my Panoramic handbook watercolor book is always in my bag with a water brush, so keeping myself entertained isn't really that hard. Most of the time, when you make a trio of colors, you'd grab a set of primary colors, meaning 1 yellow, 1 red, and 1 blue. But this set is kind of interesting in that it's almost a primary color triad, but not quite. There is a yellow, but there's not truly a red or blue. The closest we have to a red is the scarlet pearl, which is definitely orange, and the closest we have to blue is the cobalt teal, which is, well, teal. That being said, given that it's such a limited palette, the colors all work super well when used together, just like any totally random set of 3 colors would, since less always seems to be more when it comes to color combos. I'm actually really interested though, do you have any non-standard color trios that you like to work with? Because I kind of want to try other color combos that are unexpected down the line for some future palettes. Given that the color range available with these paints doesn't include anything super dark like a black, I decided to play around a little bit and use the ballpoint pen for additional shading and texture. I figure, why not, right? Plenty of us have made ballpoint pen doodles at some point and used the pen primarily for variations in shading, so why not get a little more scribbly and playful with this watercolor doodle too? There's no rule that says everything in my sketchbook has to be soft and mostly colorful and focused solely on the paint itself. My travel sketchbook is a place where I've grown really comfortable just experimenting with different ideas and techniques and styles, and usually they turn into pieces I really love because I had the confidence to just try without inhibitions. I might experiment further with the idea of using ink as a large part of how my pieces are shaded, because ink was one of the first mediums I really connected with, and you can get a whole lot of texture and depth with it if you aren't afraid to play around. I might make some Skillshare classes on inking eventually. Any interest? Anyway, I like this little trio of colors, and if you look at the other 2 paints that are in the 5 color Shades of Summer set that they come from, they're just 2 greens, which means that the Shades of Summer set as a whole does not conform to the normal primary color collection that are most common to see. Personally, I think that's pretty neat, given that it allows you to either challenge yourself to try and work outside of what most might consider a comfort zone, or it's great to supplement a primary set you may already have because it's super unlikely you'll have any overlap with this kit. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't already, please consider giving me a like and subscribe. I know, this is when I should trick you all with the hypnotizing adorableness that is Bubba, but he's not a big fan of travel, so declined the invitation to go with me to get my phone fixed. It's all better now, by the way. Until I see you next time, I wish you peace, love, and cellular health. Bye!